Assassin's Creed is a series I've really missed out on. I haven't played any of them since Assassin's Creed 2 came out in 2009 back on my 360, and I didn't really know where to start when it came to getting back into the series. Unfortunately, Steam made the choice really easy for me as only 2 of the games have Steam achievements. So we have Origins and its DLC to cross off our to-do list today. I'm going to split this process up into 4 steps. Step 1, main questline. Step 2, old habits. Step 3, base game cleanup. And Step 4, DLC. Another unfortunate start to getting back into Assassin's Creed. My footage actually corrupted, so I don't have my first day's worth of gameplay.
The hidden ones bury you. Anubis awaits.
During the first day, we managed to unlock Raider of the Lost Tomb for finishing a tomb, First Steps for finishing the prologue, the Festival for finishing the Lady of Slaughter side quest, and I'm just getting started for finishing the main quest, Aya.
Excuse me.
You are fucking excused.
I'm going to avoid spoilers here as much as possible as I really did enjoy the story of this game, but we did pop 2 more story related achievements. In between main quests, I got to level 20 unlocking the You Still Need 8,880 achievement, then it was back to story related achievements. After getting this far into the story, I needed to side quest in order to reach the recommended level for the main quests. We need to reach level 55 for a DLC achievement anyways. I used Senu in almost every encounter to tag enemies and ended up unlocking Free as a Bird, as well as unlocking Triathlete for swimming, riding, and running certain distances. We also crafted 20 upgrades, unlocking Handyman, and managed to take out 10 enemies in a row without being detected, unlocking Shadow of Egypt. One more story related achievement out of the way, and then it was back to random achievements popping along the way to finishing the story. We got Smash for destroying 100 breakable objects, Run for Your Life for backing out of 3 fights with a hippo, Rider's License, use all types of vehicles at least once, and I'm Done Learning for activating a master ability. I used the dopamine from those achievements to finish off the last 3 main quest missions and wrap up the base game story. I feel like this ended up being a good Assassin's Creed game to come back to the series with. I enjoyed the story, the fighting and stealth mechanics felt good, and I thought the game played well. With the story wrapped up, we still had 45 achievements to unlock, so it's time to get into the grindy part of this game, the Old Habits achievement. To get the Old Habits achievement, we need to finish every little symbol on the map we can find. There's actually quite a bit of variety in the things that we need to do. We've got hidden scrolls to find in certain buildings, outposts to complete, animal layers to do, and some treasure hunting. There are a couple others, but we'll talk about them a bit later. First thing I did was equip my character with a set of legendary gear, unlocking I'm a Legend. There's also an achievement that asks us to feed a predator with a corpse, and I remember that there were a lot of crocodiles in Memphis. I took out a guard but couldn't find a crocodile for a while and then completely messed up because I'm just an idiot.
Skill issue.
I decided I would come back to this later and instead took on a Phylakis. After taking him down, we unlocked Defy Authority. While going through all of the locations, I found an outpost that was right next to a crocodile lair. After clearing out the outpost, I carried a body and this time didn't mess up, unlocking Circle of Life. While roaming around again, I got really lucky and had 3 hyenas line up next to each other, killing them with 1 strike to earn the Slasher achievement. A little while later, while taking out an outpost, I remember that there were 2 achievements I could earn with the Predator Bow. The first one we unlocked was Archer of the Month for killing an enemy with a headshot while in the air, and the second one we got was the Arrow Whisperer for killing an enemy from over 60 meters away while controlling the arrow. While roaming around, we weren't just fighting and treasure hunting, we were also taking some pictures to look back on, earning us the Reporter achievement. We finally have our first mandatory side quest, at least for us it is, and once we finish it and collect our reward, we unlock 7 farmers. Right next to the side quest is our first War Elephant, which also happens to be the one we need for an achievement to pop. After taking down both elephants, we got the achievement, The Harder They Fall. I saw a lion on the way to our next location and tamed it for the Roar achievement, and then it was back to the grind. A couple hours and a lot of treasure hunting later, we completed 15 underwater locations, unlocking the Master Diver achievement. And while we were taking care of things close to the water, I also completed 8 different ship locations, taking out all of their captains and earning the Where's My Black Flag achievement.
Ha
There's also an achievement for climbing to the highest point, so we started climbing and unlocked the I can see my house from here achievement. One of the many different locations we've been needing to complete all this time are hermit locations. We found all 5 of these and unlocked the Words of Wisdom achievement. Another location tied to an achievement are these stone circles. There are 12 of these scattered around the map, and to complete them you need to line up constellations. After finishing all 12 of these, we unlocked the Stargazer achievement. We found our nearest guard, took his health down to a third, poisoned him with a poison dart, and then beat him with a torch.
Man, what did he do to make them that mad?
Earning us the achievement over design. This took me a couple of tries because sometimes they would die to the poison and not the torch, but I did get things back on track and we unlocked I Know My Land for discovering every region, finished up every location in our last region to finally unlock the Old Habits achievement. After finishing that time consuming grind, we still had 13 achievements to clean up in the base game. Our first achievement to cross off the list is Overheating. I personally did this in the desert by Siwa, but had to run around for quite a while until I encountered the Raining Bugs hallucination, but we did get it eventually, unlocking the achievement. Next up was the arena. We had to do a couple waves to reach 2 different bosses, and after fighting our way to the first, we took him down with an overpower attack to unlock
Fatality.
Our next achievement would pop not long after as we took down the second arena boss to unlock For Those About to Die. After the arena, we still had the Hippodrome chariot racing. First, we destroyed an opponent's chariot in a race, unlocking Road Rage, and then we won the first Hippodrome race available to us for the Ben-Hur achievement. Some more quick achievements here. I haven't used the Dawn and Dusk function very much in this game, so I had to spam it a little here to unlock Namaste for using it 30 times. Then we solved one of our Papyrus mysteries for Elementary, my dear Bayek. I don't know why I didn't do this achievement earlier when we tamed a lion, but I tamed another lion and brought it to fight a crocodile, unlocking the Set Update achievement. This next one was the final cleanup trophy that took me quite a bit of time. I went to Daeso's hideout at night and had to put 3 oil jars into the tent where the guards were sleeping over and over again, but we did finally unlock the achievement. I saved this achievement for last, but we went to the nearest shop and sold 100 trinkets in one sale, unlocking the Reduce, Reuse, Recycle achievement. Our last 3 achievements are for doing the tours. I again really enjoyed this mode. It's basically like a museum tour where you walk around areas of the map while learning information about ancient Egypt. I breezed through these on stream, but I would come back to read them again. However, for finishing a tour, we unlocked the first visit achievement. For finishing a tour with 5 different characters, we unlocked the Polymorph achievement. And for finishing every tour in the daily life category, we unlocked the Archaeologist achievement. This concludes every achievement in the base game of Origins, but we do still have the 2 DLCs. I've loved this game so far, so let's hope these DLCs don't disappoint. We kicked off the DLC with the Hidden Ones. This DLC takes place about 4 years after the main story. A couple story related achievements, some side quest achievements, and some miscellaneous achievements. Our first achievement of this DLC was Prison Break for freeing 20 rebels from enemy outposts. Pretty simple, just unlock the cages they're in and let them run around. The next achievement we got was for completing an enemy outpost location. Stealing some treasure and killing the captains and commander completes the location, and we unlocked the Walls of the Ruler achievement. At this point I had gotten through the main quest of the DLC, unlocking these 2 story related achievements. After the story was done, we still had 4 achievements to clean up. Our first one would be What Time Is It? For jumping off the obelisk sundial between 10 AM and noon. Next was Zip It Off for performing 3 assassinations off of zip lines. And right after, we used Senu to harass a nearby enemy and shoot him in the head for the Team Play achievement. Our last achievement for the first DLC would be for finishing 2 major side quests, and I'm going to be honest, by the time I had reached the end of the second side quest, I was pretty irritated. The fight I was in wasn't even that bad, and I would fight a similar enemy in the next DLC that didn't get me nearly as angry, but this DLC was so mind-numbing and boring to me that I really just wanted to get it over with. Finally though, we did finish it up and get our last achievement for this DLC, New Recruits. The Curse of the Pharaohs DLC was a lot more interesting to me. I enjoyed the story and had a lot more fun playing this one in comparison to the Hidden Ones. We have 6 achievements for this one, and again, they're not very difficult, so we breeze right through them. Our first achievement would pop after farming a bunch of scorpions for star shards, allowing us to craft an upgrade with them to unlock Project Comet. After getting to a certain point in the main quest, a new mount is viable at the stables. We purchased the Eternal Maw mount, and with our new ride, we also unlocked the Dark Horse achievement. Our next achievement was our one and only story related achievement for this DLC. After our main quests were finished, we only had 3 more achievements for the full completion. The first one we unlocked we actually got while going for the other 2. After reaching the level cap of 55, we unlocked the higher power achievement. Our next achievement would be for killing a mummy, a new type of enemy in this DLC, by setting him on fire, unlocking Pyromaniac. Finally, we only have one last achievement for this game, and after finishing 5 circuit locations, we unlocked Sting in the Tail. Here we go. Sting in the Tail, 55 circuit locations. With that, we have gotten every achievement in Assassin's Creed Origins and its DLC. It was refreshing to play an Assassin's Creed game again. I haven't played a game similar to this in a while, probably since I did Arkham Asylum a couple years ago. Aside from the Hidden Ones DLC, I enjoyed the story, enjoyed the game, and overall had a lot of fun going for this completion. At times it felt repetitive when going for the Old Habits achievement, but if I ever felt like I was getting bored, I would just take a break and go for a different achievement for a bit. That's everything for today's video, and I'm gonna go flex my new ribbon.